Hello everybody, my name is Harry James. This is the preview edition to the women's version of OU women's basketball. With the Big 12 championships coming up this next week in Oklahoma City, we don't really officially have anything planned as far as the teams yet. Nothing set in stone. I'll be there, but nothing set in stone yet, if you will. But the Texas Tech game is, they'll play them on Tuesday night in Lubbock. Preview that one game, plus I'll let you know a little bit about the Big 12 tournament coming up in Oklahoma City, all up next on the preview edition of Boomer Sooner 1982. Don't go away. The women's season preview is coming up. Oklahoma will travel to Lubbock this weekend, this Tuesday night, where they will play the Red Raiders from the Big 12 Conference. A Big 12 Conference, in a team in Texas Tech, that last year went 15-16 overall, 5-13 in league play. Last in the Big 12 women's edition of the Big 12 standings, they lost to West Virginia 59-40 in the first round of the Big 12 tournament here in Oklahoma City. Candy Whitaker is their coach. She coached at Texas Tech she played for Texas Tech in 2002. She's also been at Fresno State, and now she's at Texas Tech. Leading returning scorers for Tech, number 2, Evian Cook-Taylor, and number 32, D'Angelo Elodie. Number 2, Evian Cook-Taylor, she averaged 9.07 points per ball game last year for the Raiders, while averaging 4.27 rebounds per ball game and 1.00 assists per ball game last year for the Raiders. While number 32, Deo Elodie, averaged 7.77 points per ball game last year for the Red Raiders, while averaging 6.13 rebounds per ball game and 0.55 assists per ball game last year for the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And now Oklahoma, the Sooners of the Big 12, finished 21-12 last year, 13-5 in Big 12 league play, lost to Stanford in the NCAA women's basketball second round. Their head coach is Sherry Cole, who is a 1987 grad from Oklahoma Christian University and has been at Oklahoma since 1999. Leading returning scorers for Oklahoma, number 10, Peyton Little, and number 42, Kaylon Williams. First of all, number 10, Peyton Little. She averaged 12.64 points per ball game last year, while averaging 8.32 rebounds per ball game and a .62 assists per ball game last year for the Oklahoma Sooners. While number 42, Kaylon Williams, she averaged 12.19 points per ball game last year, while averaging 6.63 rebounds per ball game and a .31 assists per ball game last year for the Sooners. All right, as I said in the review show, the women's edition of the preview, there's one more coming up for this week because the Big 12 championships aren't up yet. Looks like they very well could be playing either Oklahoma State or West Virginia, but nothing's for set in stone yet. Looks more than likely it'll be Oklahoma State. But if they win that, then we'll have to see how that goes and how everybody else finishes for that to happen. So it kind of depends on how Tech plays out, how Baylor and Texas comes out tomorrow night on Big Monday. So the championship standings aren't official yet. When they are made official, of course, we'll make another video and we'll preview the Big 12 Women's Championships played right here in our beloved Oklahoma City at the Chesapeake Energy Arena and in Oklahoma City, home of the Thunder. So tickets are still available, so get online and grab those up if you're an Oklahoma fan. If for no other reason, to just bring the home crowd back. Because we all know that we don't want to see Baylor and we don't want to see Texas win the championships. And by the way, the home in Oklahoma, both teams have only lost to Texas and Baylor. Other than that, in league play, these teams haven't lost. Oklahoma hadn't lost. Oklahoma has only lost to Oklahoma State, other than the Baylor conference game, and of course, Stillwater, Oklahoma, not far apart. Baylor has the one home loss to Texas in women's play, and they haven't lost another game in this state that we all like to say Oklahoma. So let's get this place rocking and rolling. Let's get the Big 12 Championship something to cheer for. Thanks for watching. Hope to see everybody out there. And as always, Boomer Sooner, everybody. Take care out of here.